From the city of brotherly love and Citizens Bank Park, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the Philadelphia Phillies.
And now,
all right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
Philadelphia Phillies.
All right, just about ready for baseball. And our pitcher tonight, Taijuan Walker. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
That one the other way, and that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. First pitch
baseman,
fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Gleyber Torres up to the plate. That one finds the zone, and that's strike one. Keith aboard here at first with nobody out. Next offering misses. 1-1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Got him. And that's the first out.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Stepping in, Kerry Carpenter. First pitch misses. Breaking ball through there for a strike. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Marsh settles under this one. They got it for out number 2.
Batting fourth, left fielder.
And now the Tigers line up for manager A.J. Hinch. This is an offense, Chris, that's having a hard time scoring runs right now.
Yeah, sometimes things just aren't going to click, and unfortunately what happens is players press, they try to do a little bit more, and they get out of their game. You've got to let the game come to you. If you chase it, it's going to run from you. So this is a team that just needs to calm down, relax, and understand that they're going to come out of this.
Riley Green, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Next offering is down low.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
There's the strike. And there's a ball.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Two outs. And there's the strike.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Didn't miss by much right there. Just couldn't get the call off the inside corner.
Batting fifth,
First and
baseman,
second,
Spencer
2
Torkelson.
outs. And up next for Detroit, Spencer Torkelson. Way outside, and that is ball 1.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Outside low, 2-1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
2 outs, couple of base runners at first and second. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Castellanos moves on it. Makes the grab, and that'll do it. So they strand a pair, and now it's the Phillies' turn. No score. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. And on the mound in this one, Brennan Hanafy.
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
On the ground. Oh, look at the stop. To his knee, the throw. On the money. Nice play.
Look at the commitment to make the play down on the ground from the knees. That's not just arm strength, guys. That's core strength as well. Look at that rocket across the diamond. Outstanding job.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Another solid power season. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-0. Schwarber working on a massive campaign right now, putting up some big home run numbers. Base knock center field. So a man aboard now with 1 away. So here is Bryce Harper.
Baseman, Bryce Harper.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. And that one hit to first. Torkelson over to second, over to first, safe.
Batting fourth, right fielder, Nick
Castellanos at the plate now.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Barely hitting over the Mendoza line this month.
And that's outside. And that's ball 1.
This hitter loves attacking the first pitch, so not giving him something to hit is a good move.
That catches the corner.
Well, as a hitter, you're hoping that the command on that sinker doesn't come until later in the ball game. But if that's how it's going to be all day, it's going to be a tough one for the offense.
Kicks and deals. Just missed. Harper, the runner at first with 2 gone. Down the right field line and a base hit. The throw to third. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Batting fifth, left fielder, Brandon Marsh.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Marsh, the next to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Corners are occupied with 2 down. Pitch is in there, and it's a ball and a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
2 strikes. Two the count.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Second inning
Leading
set
off
to
for
go.
Detroit,
Now it's the right fielder, Wenzel Perez. Walker back to work. And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1. And that one fouled off. Pitch misses, and it's 2-1. And there's a foul ball. Center field, Rojas gets under it, hauls it in for the out. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting 7, shortstop Zach McKinstry.
Zach McKinstry up now for the Tigers. Singing he's never finished the season with more stolen bases in his entire career. In the air to left down the line. And that's a foul ball. Next offering is fouled back. Ball 1 there. One down, base is empty. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first, in time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Javi Baez digs in right side. That misses. Ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Fought off foul. Out to short, Turner. Gets it to first. That's the third out. Tigers are shut down there. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back at Citizens Bank Park, bottom of the second, and digging in for Philadelphia, number 4.
Number 4.
And ball 1.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
So 2 balls and no strikes. Dave Lawrence behind the plate today. Consistent and pretty accurate with the balls and strikes.
Yeah, he's one of those guys, Spook, that just keeps the game moving. Nothing overly unique about the strike zone that he calls, and as a result, he's appreciated by both sides.
Tries to hold up, appeal to first, and he went around, says Ricky Holiday. And now it's even up.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Got him swinging. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Man at first with 1 gone. Now it's going to be Johan Rojas. That's outside. 1-0. No score here in the second. And another ball.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses in. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on them and see if you can steal the bag, get into scoring position.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, a great back and forth and that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
2 on, 1 out. Rafael Marchand stands in for the Phillies. That's in there. Strike 1.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
Not even close there. And the count even 1-1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Ripped, but it curls foul. Runners at first and second with 1 gone.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. 3rd foul ball in a row.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Trey Turner at the plate. Grounded out his first time up. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. That one kicks away from the catcher. So on the wild pitch, two guys advance.
No trouble moving up to second on that play with the ball getting that far away from the catcher. Nice job to take advantage of the wild pitch.
Strike two, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run.
2 strikes.
The shortstop takes the ball. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. And they tack on 3. It's 3-0. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth.
So, Singy, this is a little bit of a surprise. A guy known for line drives hits one over the fence.
Well, if you're a little too early, you'll get some elevation and the ball will get out of the ballpark. For him, it's kind of a mistake. But you know what? When you have such a good approach, every now and then you're going to run into one.
And Kyle Schwarber will come up. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And first offering is fouled off.
On the mound, he's got to remember his offense can score a lot. So if he can hit the reset button from here going forward, there's still a chance that his club can win this ball game.
And the 0-1. Right through there for a strike. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Almost got him.
2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Phillies get 3 on this long ball. It's now 3-0. You're dialed into the show. Back here in Philadelphia, all set for the start of the inning. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Jake Rogers. Rogers, 29 years old, and he was a third-round pick back in 2016. And downstairs.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
That one missed. Now 3-0.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
And there's the automatic. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it.
batting,
Now he
third
has somebody to
baseman,
worry
Colt
about over at
Keith.
first.
Colt Keith now at the plate. He's 1 for 1. Led off the game with a single. First pitch, and he just misses.
1-0.
Just
Outside, that's the ball.
missed. Rogers on at first. Nobody out. Swing and a miss. And it's 2-1.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a
ball
no-no.
3.
Just missed. And a big swing and a miss. Runner at first with no outs here. That's hard hit on the line. Rojas calls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
Gleyber Torres up to hit. He's 0 for 1. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. That's a strike. 0-1.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end. Oh, really expanded the zone right there with that fastball off the outside
Now
corner of
batting,
the plate. Got him to
designated
chase it.
hitter, Terry
That's a tough one to
Carpenter.
lay off of because it starts close to you and just continues to run away from you in that batter's box. So it's a really nice pitch with
Ball
2
1,
strikes.
no strike.
Carpenter stands in now, looks at that one inside. Just
That's
off
in.
the
Ball
inside
2.
edge. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. Get out of town. He nails one out to right. His 18th home run of the season. It's 3-2. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
2 outs, nobody on. Here's Riley Green. That's too low. Ball 1. Now, Chris, through the
Count
early
1-0.
stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. 2 down, nobody on. Swings through that. It is interesting, though, when you
1-1.
consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. And a swing and a miss. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Right side. And that one handled. And it gets by him. The throw comes in too late, and he reaches safely.
Now batting,
Good hustle.
the first
And when you're
baseman,
talking about an
Victor
emerging leader on a
Torkelson.
team, those are the things that are going to be necessary for him to do to set that example, you know, game in, game out.
Runner at first with 2 away. Here comes Torque to the plate. Fouled off left side. Next offering is fouled back. Not
One ball,
close with that
two
one.
strikes.
And a count 1-2. Up the middle. It's through for a hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Well, that certainly
Up
feels
next
good when
for
you
the
can win the
Tigers,
at-bat
right fielder,
after being down in the
Wilson
count,
Perez.
up against it with 2 strikes right there. Nice swing to drive that pitch up the middle. Could have easily been out in front on the off speed and pulled off of it, but he was looking to use the big part of the field, and he executed his plan perfectly.
That's down and in.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
And that one fouled off. One now. Hard hit to right center. Lays out and makes the play.
A bit of a do or die there. He lays out, makes the diving catch, and he strands a couple of runners.
And we're back, ready to
Leading
go for the
off
last
for
half of
the
the inning.
Phillies.
And now it's Bryce
First
Harper to the
baseman,
plate.
Bryce
If you don't get ahead in the
Harper.
count, you can forget about having any success against him.
And that one a little below the knees. And that is ball 1. Fouled off. He was late. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Now batting, the
Here's
right
Nicholas
fielder,
Castellanos.
Nick
A single his
Castellanos.
first time. That one down the line, and that's just foul. This one smoked out to left. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Now batting, left fielder, Brandon Marsh.
2 down, bases empty. Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Activity in the bullpen for Detroit. Chris Paddock getting loose for A.J. Hinch. Lee also throwing. Swing and a miss.
Filthy
One ball, one
changeup
strike.
right there. Just pulled the string.
Aye. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground, right side. Torres handles. Slings to
He's
first.
out.
3 up, 3 down. Inning over. Down quickly go the Phillies. But they're up 3-2. Back here in Philadelphia, now it's the shortstop, Zach McKinstry. Outside,
no strike.
and it's 1-0.
Well, these Tigers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
That one in the dirt. 2 balls, no strikes.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him
Now
first
batting,
base with a
the
quick
center
free
fielder,
pass.
Javier Baez.
So here's Baez now. Grounded out his first time up. That's off the inside corner. Ball 1.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
McKinstry gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Swing and a ground ball up the middle into the outfield. Base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
First and second, no outs. Jake Rogers digs in now. Off the mark there.
Outside.
And that's ball 1. First and second here, no outs. Now it's belted deep to left, way out of here. Home run. A towering shot, and they've rallied from 3 back. It's 5-3.
When you have a team that hits home runs at such a high rate, they can get back in the ball game so quickly. That's why that leadoff walk was extremely costly.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Taijuan Walker won't go any further tonight, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching.
Here's
for
the new
Phillies.
pitcher for the Phillies, Christopher
Number 61.
Sanchez.
And we all know about his
Christopher
slider. It's just
Sanchez.
filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Colt Keith up now for the Tigers. 1 for 2. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Boog, I never got to play at Citizens Bank Park in my career, just the old Veterans Stadium in Philadelphia, but the crowds here are just as energetic now as they were at that old park. And trust me, as an outfielder visiting town, you're going to hear it from the fans out there in the bleachers.
Hit on the ground to the right side, and that goes foul.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Got him swinging.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just
Now
nasty.
batting,
Looks like a
second
fastball
baseman,
thigh high that you got to
Torres.
protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
Good take by Torres. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Marchand pulls it down, and there's 2 down.
Up next for the Tigers, the designated hitter, Kerry Carpenter.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the DH, Kerry Carpenter. He's already homered in this game. And that's downstairs. And that's ball one. 2 out, space is empty. On the corner for a strike. Hard hit to third. And that is the inning. 3-run shot for the Tigers. It's now a 5-3 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, number Ford.
Let's go, Phillies! Yeah, way to go, Big Phil. All right, let's go, Phillies!
First pitch misses.
1-0.
Outside corner, there's a strike. On the ground to the left. Throw on to Torkelson, and one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
Second baseman Bryson Stott.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Brennan Hanafy done for the night, and a decent effort considering he's normally a reliever. Back with the new pitcher in a minute.
Now pitching for
The
Detroit.
new pitcher in the game,
Number
Chris
20.
Paddock.
And compared
Chris
to a lot
Paddock.
of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
This is Bryson Stott. Singled and scored his first time.
Let's go, Phillies!
And a fastball misses outside for a ball. 1-0. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Ball 2.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
2 balls.
1 out, base is empty.
The count is full.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And that one is lifted in the air. 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder Johan Rojas.
So up next, Johan Rojas. He walked and came around to score his first time up. And a slider in the outside corner for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Two outs. On the inside corner for called strike 3. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We played 4. It's the Tigers 5 and the Phillies 3. Back at Citizens
Leading
Bank
off
Park,
for
here's the
Detroit,
left fielder, Riley Green. Sanchez back to work. And that's off the outside edge. And it's 1-0.
Well, these Tigers putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Now batting, the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson.
And now the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. There's a strike. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Right side, hard hit. He takes it on his own, and a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, right fielder, Winsel Perez.
2 down, base is empty. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Winsel Perez. 0 for 2 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Oh, 0-2 now. And that's down and away.
2 strikes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. And it remains 5-3. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Leading off, Rafael Marchand. That's a strike. 0-1. Outside with a breaking ball. In the air, right side. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Trey
So the Philly
Turner.
batting order turns over. Here's Trey Turner. He's already homered here in this one.
Hey, partner, back in 2023, Turner homered off the same pitcher twice in the same inning. Only a few players have ever done it, and his were against his former team, the Washington Nationals.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Now a chance for Kyle Schwarber. High fly ball out towards left field. Way back there. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. We're through 5. It's the Tigers 5 and the Phillies 3. Back here in Philadelphia now, Zach McKinstry.
Zach McKinstry.
Sanchez in his 3rd season, 28 years old. And he was born in the Dominican Republic. And that's in for a strike.
0-1.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. The shortstop takes the ball. Out to short. Turner with the throw to first. Now one gone in the top of the 6th.
Now batting center fielder Javier Baez.
El Mago coming to the dish. If they did a poll of top tattoos in Major League Baseball, Javi Baez, I think, would have to be in the top 5. Right on the back of his neck is the Major League Baseball logo. So it's effectively right under the MLB logo that's on his cap. One down, base is empty. Just missed. And that one's a little bit low. And it's 2-1. Out to short. Trey Turner gloves it. Sends it to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Now batting catcher Jake Rogers.
And now Jake Rogers. He really made his presence felt back in the 4th inning of this one, Singy.
Absolutely. 3-run blast and a shot of energy for his teammates. Everyone in that dugout was pretty fired up.
And that drops in for a strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. 3 up, 3 down that time. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up. It's the Tigers 5 and the Phillies 3. Bottom of the 6th. Here comes Bryce Harper. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Movement in the bullpen. Tommy Kahnle getting loose for A.J. Hinch. Herter also getting ready. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. one missed. Breaking ball inside. And the count now even up.
Three balls, two strikes.
On the ground to third. Harper is gone, one down.
Now batting, the right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
And now it's the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Nick Castellanos.
Let's go, Philadelphia.
Lined, and that's a base hit. And they have their first base runner since the second inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. And man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from start to finish with your swing.
Runner on at first with one gone. And now for the Phillies, Brandon Marsh. And that misses. Ball one.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
And he pumps it a strike. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. And there's two down.
Now batting, number 4.
Now the third baseman. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball one. Paddock moved to first. And he's back in there. With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. Hit in the air, right field. Drops into the glove. And that is the third out of the inning. No runs, one hit, no errors, and a man left. We're through 6 full. It's the Tigers 5 and the Phillies 3. Top of inning number 7. Here's the third baseman, Colt Keith.
Let's go, Phillies.
That's
Ball,
outside.
that's out.
And that's ball one. Right through there for a strike. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Up next for the Tigers, second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
Here comes Gleyber Torres. 0 for 3 in this one.
Let's go, Phillies.
And that drops in for a strike. And it finds its way through for a hit.
Now batting, designated hitter, Kerry Carpenter.
Next is the designated hitter, Kerry Carpenter. His 2-run homer back into third was an important swing of the bat in this one.
Yeah, there's no doubt he helped set the tone fairly early, and certainly part of the reason why they've got the lead right now.
First
Ball.
pitch doesn't find the zone.
Ball one, no strikes.
And a slider in there for a strike. Man at first, one away. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Here's a 1-2. On the ground, a second, might be two. Tags the runner, and that's two. One hit in the inning, but no one left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Tigers 5 and the Phillies 3. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Tommy Kahnle.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Leading off
Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies.
Second baseman, Bryson Stott.
And that's a little high. Shortened the bunt and missed it, and it's 1-1. Hit in the air out to center field. Baez makes the grab, one down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Johan Rojas.
Johan Rojas will hit next. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. This one lifted in the air, left field. Green hauls it in, and there's two away.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that
Now
pitch
batting,
away and wasn't
catcher,
able to stay close.
Rafael Marchand.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Rafael Marchand. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. Right through there for a strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Got him looking. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. So they make short work of him there. 8th inning coming up. It's the Tigers 5 and the Phillies 3. Back here in
Leading off for
Philadelphia,
Detroit,
we're at the top
left
of the
fielder,
8th. Now the left
Riley
fielder,
Green.
Riley Green. Sanchez back to work. Outside low, ball one. Swinging a foul straight back. And a swing and a miss there.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
That one 95 to finish him off.
Oh, you know that's going to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
And here's the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. And that's outside. 1-0.
Ball.
And delivers
3-0.
outside. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the 8th. And a foul ball. That's ball 4. Tried another sinker, but couldn't find a zone.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him
Now
right there
batting,
anyhow.
Right fielder, Winslow
Wenzel
Perez.
Perez up now for the Tigers. Here goes the runner. Tap foul at the plate. The 0-1. Outside with a breaking ball. Swing and a miss. Torkelson stands at first with 1 out.
Ball 2.
The other way. Fair ball. Torkelson on his way to third. And he's got a double.
Now batting,
He really shot that
shortstop,
one down the
Zach
right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. And next up for the Tigers, Zach McKinstry. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Here's a sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. This would be a big pickup if he can push a run across.
Just missed. Second and third, 1 away. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
up next for the Tigers, center fielder Javier Baez.
And the Phillies manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make a move. Christopher Sanchez won't go any further. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching
Out of
for
the bullpen
Phillies,
for the Phillies, Zach
number
Wheeler.
45.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there.
Wheeler.
This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
The batter now, Javier Baez. 1 for 3.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
That's a ball. Tried the sweeper.
He's got a
Nope,
base
1-0.
open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
2 on, 2 outs. And it's 1-1. Breaking ball misses down and away. Next offering is in for a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Up the middle, Turner. Handles, throws to first, and that is that. So a job well done from the Philly bullpen that time. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Tigers 5 and the Phillies 3. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Brant Herter.
Coming on to face a righty here, and he's been fantastic against him this year. His numbers in those matchups are very good.
Back to the top of the order now. Here's Turner now.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And he gets that fastball by him upstairs. Action in the pen down there. Will Vest, the closer of the staff, is getting loose to finish this one off. Battling here as he fouls it away.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
Swing and a ground ball. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
Boom, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. First-round pick out of Indiana back in 2014. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Now he gets it to the pitcher covering the bag, and they do get the out.
Now batting.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you've got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from him a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
Here's Bryce Harper. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. And that's in for a strike.
0-1.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. That's out number 2. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Nick Castellanos. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Gets the strike. That was the sweeper.
0-1's the count.
Tying run at the plate. Inside corner at the knees. That's a strike. Good fastball. That's way outside. And to count 1 and 2.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
The tying run at the plate. On the ground to third. Tosses across to first, and that is that. Phillies strand 1, still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now Jake Rogers. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Ranger Suarez up and loosening in the pen. Kirkering, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Just off the outside edge, and 1-1. There's the strike. 95 of that one.
That's a ball.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Now batting. Third
And
baseman,
here's the Tiger
Colt
leadoff man, Colt Heath. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Throws to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the ninth. Running out of chances to pad the lead.
Gleyber Torres.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Gleyber Torres. Ground ball left side. Fires across the diamond, and that's the 3rd out. Offense held in check there. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Tigers 5 and the Phillies 3. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Will Vest.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Brandon Marsh steps to the
Lead
plate.
off
0
for
for
the
3.
Phillies.
A fly out, a
Left
ground out, and a
fielder,
strikeout.
Brandon Marsh.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Just
No, that's
missed.
down.
Ball to strike. And strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Inside, almost got him. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. He's 2 outs
Now
away.
batting, number
Down the
4.
third baseman. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
0-1's the count.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
And that one fouled off. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it surprised a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Good 2-strike hitting right
Now
there,
batting,
Boog. A bit of a
second
lost start for
baseman,
some, so that was
Bryson
nicely done to beat the
Stott.
odds. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Stop. Up to bat next. Lays off for a ball.
This guy absolutely flies. The defense wants to turn 2, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the first out before you try to rush and get 2 and end up with nothing.
And that one misses up and in. And it's 2-0.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
With the tying run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
So now a pinch hitter, JT Realmuto. Runners at first and second for him with one down. There's a strike.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Two on, one out. Just missed.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Phillies have just one out remaining.
Boog gets talked
Now
about a
batting,
lot, but
catcher,
a good high fastball in a
Marchand.
two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Off the plate inside, and now it's even 1-1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Trying to check his swing, appeal to third, and he won around. Just enough that time. The Phillies down to their final strike. And there's a ball. Got him, and that's the ball game.
When you win 5 in a row, the confidence just goes to another level, and you start to gain this momentum, and you think that you're never going to lose a game again because things are clicking up and down the lineup. Pitchers are pitching. The team is making the plays defensively. This is the kind of feeling, it's not going to last all season long, but you want to ride it as long as you possibly can. Perhaps push it up to double digits.
A 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.